Clinton and her aides lied to anti-Trump FBI agent, and look what happened to them, by Matt Palumbo for mpolitical.com. News breaks out about Hillary Clinton and her aides potentially telling lies to anti-Trump FBI agent, and now it's all becoming even more clear than it was before. It's been a swing and miss for the mainstream media every step along the way in the search for a smoking gun in the elusive Trump/Russia conspiracy. It should be 3 strikes, you're out, but the mainstream media is easily on their 100th swing, and they still haven't hit anything. There's no shortage of liberal scandals they could be covering, even the sexual abuse scandals plaguing liberals in Hollywood and Congress aside. There are plenty of scandals in the non-sexual variety they could have covered. Scandals such as the corruption trial of Bob Menendez in New Jersey would have been spectacular. A nearly 1,300-word article in the New York Times on Menendez mentions his Democratic political affiliation a total of 0 times, and the mainstream media largely ignored the story outright. Why would they tarnish the Democratic Party they so solemnly stand for? Then there's the story regarding ex-Florida Democrat Representative Corrine Brown, who was sentenced to 5 years in jail for fraud and related crimes. She attributed racism for her sentence, but more specifically, being a black woman with a mouth, quote. And we're reciting Democrat scandals, then we should mention another Clinton scandal that includes some of her cohorts. According to BizPac Review, the Mueller probe has tried to keep its pro-Hillary political bias under wraps, and now the cat's out of the bag. Peter Strzok, the FBI agent who was removed from the special counsel for sending anti-Trump text messages to a colleague, was known to have interviewed Hillary Clinton aides and even the former Secretary of State herself during the FBI's investigation into her use of a private email server. But Strzok also oversaw the FBI's interview of former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, Circa journalist Sarah Carter reported on Monday. Flynn, on Friday, pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about his conversations with Russian officials after the 2016 presidential election. The news raises questions about both the FBI and the Mueller team's political biases. The Clinton aides Strzok interviewed, Cheryl Mills and Huma Abedin, were found to have lied to the FBI, but were not charged as Flynn was. Reports on FBI interview transcripts by the Daily Caller show that both Mills and Abedin claimed to have no knowledge of Clinton's private email server. Mills did not learn Clinton was using a private server until after Clinton's Department of State tenure. Read the summary from the aide's interview with Strzok. They said it's spelled differently and it's said differently. Mills stated she was not even sure she knew what a server was at the time. A summary of Strzok's interviews with Abedin states Abedin did not know that Clinton had a private server until about a year and a half ago when it became public knowledge, but their statements are contradicted by email transcripts from as early as 2010, which demonstrate that both aides were aware of the server. Abedin is lying, allegedly, in a 2010 email sent from Justin Cooper, longtime Bill Clinton aide who helped set up the infamous server. He wrote HRC email coming back, is server okay? In an email chain that both Abedin and Mills were part of, the State Department official Stephen Mull wrote that Clinton email server is down. If Mike Flynn is facing charges for lying to the FBI, then why hasn't the same happened to Hillary Clinton's aides? Or even Hillary herself? The FBI is playing politics, and it's slowly becoming more clear which side their allegiance is to. Wouldn't it be in the FBI's best interest to remain neutral and serve the people of the United States? With so much going on in the world, the country does not have time for important law enforcement and authority-based programs to play partisanship. In order to make America great, then America needs its top forces on the side of the American people. Allow the citizens to be the bipartisanship, while the forces that help keep the population in order remain neutral. That would provide a fair and just realm of trust and the proper ability to serve without taking sides. What should President Trump do about this situation? Should he do anything? I think he's going to have a handle on this, because slowly but surely everything is coming out, and then he's going to pounce. Once the things are taking place, then he's going to make his moves. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.